Last year, Kanye West gave an interview where he said that slavery was a choice. And a lot of non-black men and women reacted. And then black folk reacted because they reacted. But if anybody ever truly thought about our condition or know our history would know that he wasn't that far off. Even to the degree he's even been affected by it by looking for their seal of approval. You know how he was acting like nobody want to take me serious, da, 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 da. And then maybe he had an epiphany. Or maybe he just noticed it more people other than himself. I just sit back at times to catch myself for reacting a certain way because we have been conditioned by white supremacy to look at the things that we do. A lot of things we do in the negative. There are things that we do that are very positive, but there are things that we do are negative. And a lot of times those negative things hurt us. The other day when we saw that Amber Gaillard trial, we saw the judge and the bailiff do something they would have never done if the perpetrator was black. We would never seen a white judge or white bailiff. We would never seen the white media turn around and give cheers because Bohemian John brother got up there and said, "Can I hug her? Can I please hug her?" Now there are some black folk out there that don't want to be critical of them. I have to push back on that one. You need to be critical of that. That's a dangerous mindset that exists in this country around the planet. This is why we always begging people to respect us because we don't respect ourselves. Do you think that dude would have been want to hug a black man or a black man killed his brother or a black woman killed his brother? Hell no. We've been conditioned to look at each other with suspicion, disdain, and hatred. No matter what is said by a Caucasian person, we in the black community never bring it up. Those same white people that are praising that brother and his family will throw O.J. Simpson in our face. O.J. Simpson was found not guilty by a jury of his peers, and they didn't like the verdict. So they spent the last 26 years telling the world he's guilty, he's guilty, he's guilty, he's guilty, he's guilty. Every time something come up, O.J. Simpson, O.J. Simpson, O.J. Simpson, they ain't moved on. They never move on. One time they feel they've been slighted, they don't let it go. But the hundreds and thousands of things that have happened to us over the years or more, we're told you guys need to move on. I wasn't here when slavery was existing. Why do you don't want to move on? That's one of the reasons why they're dismissive of us. But these same people obsess over their events or things that have no connection to them, but they want to claim it as theirs. Ever since I can remember, I'm going back to 1984, 83, 84, hearing about World War II, Hitler. Matter of fact, I knew about Hitler, or he was a bad guy, by watching cartoons, reading comic books. So that goes even further. 81, 82. I guarantee you this week you'll find on some channel on your cable them talking about World War II some way. Or the Holocaust. Or the women's movement. Or the gay movement. Whatever movement they be talking about, they won't make you, they will not include you in it. You'll be no more than a footnote at that. We don't talk about Rodney King. How many how many times you heard them talk about Rodney King in the last 27, 28 years? They don't talk about Rodney King. They talk about O.J. Simpson. They don't talk about the countless white women lied on black men and got black boys. But they talk about Tawana Brown. They talk about Duke Lacrosse. They don't forgive. They don't forget. They don't move on. But they encourage you. You need to move on. It's killing you. It's zapping your soul. And what do? Yes, boss. You right, boss. I'm gonna put it behind me. I'm gonna keep on stepping. I'm gonna keep on moving. God gonna make a way for me. That's what Kanye West is calling out. Y'all got mad because how dare Kanye publicly say that? It's like y'all got mad at Bill Cosby for calling out certain behaviors in our community. But what we saw the other day was a slave mind, a judge, court-appointed judge, went down and gave a Bible to a woman that openly was racist, walked into a man's apartment and shot the man dead. The moment you open the door, your home supposed to have an odor that only you can scent, that you can recognize. You mean tell me when she walked in and she didn't see the man sitting there on TV? No, she saw a black guy and she shot him dead. The media half-ass covered this trial. Y'all got mad at Kanye for pointing out something. I told you, I said, Kanye was right. We do act like cowards. We do embrace slavery. We do have a slave mind. No, you wrong. I ain't no damn slave. Yes, you are. How many brothers that gangbang in Florida decided they was going to go after Jordan Zimmer? But Jordan Zimmer was teasing y'all, calling y'all out your name. They ain't going to do nothing to me. They ain't going to do nothing to me. Everybody, you know what? He was on social media, bold. But let a brother do something like that. Y'all hunting that brother down. We troll each other on social media. We don't respect each other's space or property. And then we get somebody who make money off him. Brother, you gotta forgive him. You gotta forgive him. You gotta move on. BS. No other community would do that. No other community does that. Why these shows like Dateline, these different talk shows, they keep showing these old, they want people to know that this happened to these people. This is why they call it history. They want you to learn what they want you to learn. But they'll tell you nothing happened. This is why so much misinformation is being spread around our community. This is why you got grown men and women, even myself, I didn't know that. It wasn't taught to us. I didn't know that happened. Because we always told to move on, forget about it. We create something, somebody steal it. We told to move on, forget about it. Forgive. They don't know what they do. Yes, they do. They know exactly what the hell they do. They know what they're saying. They know exactly what they want, what they're trying to do, and what they kind of come back. But what do? We attack each other. Why do you think they attack Kanye West so much? I don't agree with everything Kanye West says, but some things he says, man, does make sense. Last year, it was mad because he said slavery, we act like slaves or conditioned to think like slaves. We do. Everything, if y'all sit back and think about the shit that we do as a community, like some of our people have a slave mind. Stacey Dash has a slave mind. A lot of these rappers who all of a sudden become woke all of a sudden, for 20-some years, down to 30 years, y'all had slave minds. Now y'all get a certain age, your children get a certain age. Now all of a sudden, you want to go ahead and talk about black power after your employees in the community. You had slave minds. And the brothers and sisters out there were saying, don't do this. Y'all attacked us. Y'all demeaned us. Y'all disrespect us. Now y'all want to pick our brains. We're killing each other for what? Nothing. So last year, when he said everybody was attacking or criticizing him, I didn't do it. I said, y'all ain't listening to what the dude said. It makes a lot of sense what he's saying. And we saw it the other day in the courtroom. And guess what? You got white people on TV. Oh my gosh. He said, oh, that's so powerful to forget. They get off when they see us do that. Because they said, well, they're making a big stink about it. They're going to forgive us anyway. Let the family make the decision. I'm sorry, but the thing is that murder just didn't affect that family. It affected all of us as black people. You can't even sit in your house, eat ice cream, and somebody kick your door down. Just in Chicago, we just did the last 7 or 8 months, we had instances where police officers went to the wrong home, kicked the door down, tore the people's homes up, abused the family, and go, oh, my bad. And they try to talk about it. Oh, we had information, this person was a member, they blah, 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 blah. All kinds of excuses. And guess what? You got people on TV. Well, I understand they have a tough job. Would you forgive them? You just want them to take care of the repairs. No. Nobody else forgive. When a black person commits an act of aggression against somebody, nobody say, you know what, their people had a troubled history. Nobody never sit there and say, you know, they've been denied a lot of things. A lot of things have been put upon them. They suffer from Stockholm syndrome, PTSD, all traumas. They don't think that way. But we always worry about everybody else. Sunday morning, we praying for our enemy. I don't do that. I don't do it. Guys, they know what they're doing. They know what they're saying. And to sit there and watch that brother do what he did, it was sickening. Watch that judge, watch that bailiff, it was sickening. Oh, we don't want to judge with the family. Oh, yes, you do judge with the family. I guarantee you, if somebody white did that, you'll be passing judgment too. White folk will look at you like they're crazy. It's very rare you see white people do shit like that. Very rare you see them say, I forgave me many, many years down the line. If ever. Shot that brother, his brother last year. That Christianity, I told y'all, we gotta let go of that Bible, man. That Bible gets damage to the black psyche. We keep forgiving everybody for everything they do. This is why people don't take us serious. We don't want nobody accountable. I'm sorry, folks, but I just I can't. I just can't forgive. I just can't on certain things. A lot of y'all not. Some of y'all said, yeah, maybe Kanye West was right about slavery. Yeah, because we all as black folks have thought about it. Like, man, we ain't like slaves. We got slave mentality. And he said it out loud, and people got mad. And the reason why white folk got mad, because they don't want black folks. They're like, wait a minute, you know you're right. Why do they keep forgiving these people? Why do they keep letting these people do these things? See, that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid that one day black folk gonna wake up out of that sleep, and all hell gonna break loose. We get insulted every day, and then we just sit back and take it. I don't know about you, but it's time for us to learn how to stand up for ourselves and say, "No, I don't forgive you." Look how vindictive they are, and how cold they stay on cold when they want to go after us. We think about, oh, I'm a protest, I'm a march. No, no, you gotta do more than that. This is why so many of us are now on social media, whether it be YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, because we're tired of people manipulating our communities. We're tired of people being fed misinformation. Some of the comments I be reading, I just be shaking my head like, we got a lot of idiots in our community. Some of them mean well, some of them just don't know no better. But yeah, we do think like slaves. We do act like slaves. We want to be slaves. And we too busy trying to conform to everybody else standard of what a black person is. They think either black men are supposed to be feminized or criminal. Black men are supposed to be masculized or baby machines. I guarantee you, if there was a black cop who killed a white man, anyway, how their family will be on TV or know these news organizations be praised up. They were like, they have the world to be angry. And they encourage others to be angry right along with them. Hence the O.J. Simpson response. You ain't seen them do not a damn documentary on Rodney King or no movie. And it happened way before O.J. Simpson. One thing they feel they think we might have got away with, or black person they talk about it endlessly. But we supposed to turn around, supposed to forgive. We did that with that what's that white boy, Dylan Ruth family did that. We had discussion before, and I'm gonna tell you, this is why one of the reasons why I don't do these videos anymore. Too many of these black families have set up here and coon. And we sit back and scratching our head like, why are we getting our blood pressure up trying to defend these people? Why are they gonna turn around and give us the middle finger? So last year, all y'all was attacking Kanye West, but he was right. We slavery is a choice. And a lot of us choose to be slaves.